Now you think I was done with Katawa Shoujo, but you were wrong. I'm back with vengeance. Oh yes. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. And, yeah. Last time we finished off Suzune's little branch of stories. And now I'm gonna start a new story. A new tale of, well, pretty much handicapped people. Whatever. Let's do it right. So since I've already, read this shit, I'm just gonna breeze right through it. Skip. Oh fuck. What is his voice? Oh, I'll just make it up on the spot. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Huh? I did, yeah, of course, last time, so why not? Why? Why do I have to? Of course not, and that's why I asked. Right. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down from the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. That makes sense. Matao opens the door and enters. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is the big step. I know that. But there isn't any point to worry so much about it, at least not this soon. Alright. Yep. Hello, people. Well, what's up, Hanako? What's up, girl? I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, particularly so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there's lots of space left over around in between the desks. An entire wall taken up by blackboards, and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. I stopped walking in front of the classroom and faced the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? Well, apparently that kid is missing here. And that kid has a badass cane. They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's just not immediately obvious. Then I noticed that one of the girls seemed to be missing the thumb on her right hand, and it's a little jarring. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. Okay. That girl straight up has no legs, and I think no arm. Okay. She had a rough life. I respect that. Okay. Oh, what's up, Suzune Misha? What's up? This is a little awkward, but yeah. Okay. I noticed a flash of dark hair, and seeing that someone is looking at me, a girl with really long, straight hair that is that is pretty eye-catching. She's me. Looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands, as if it will make her invisible. That's Hanukkah for you. There is one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seemed to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rim of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. So that's Suzune, totally, yeah. She's kinda cute. So is the cheery looking girl with the pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her at the moment I walked in. Yep, that's Misha and Suzune. What's up? Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hands, and so does everyone else, except one girl in the first row who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. That girl in the front row there seems like fucking tired here. After the applause, okay, I skipped some. Okay. So I kind of, kind of missed out on some stuff. But yeah. I forget which one I picked. I think it's library or no, library I did first, so deafness. Okay, so now hit skip mode. This is how, yeah. I have to choose this one. Was she cute? I picked cute again. But you know what? To stick with the different wasn't cute. Not exactly cute, no. There are a lot of cute girls here, a strangely disappointing amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of the school. I tried to warn you, man, but you didn't. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we're suddenly with Rin. I guess we passed where I was, and like I said, we were just like talking to Matao for like a little bit, talking about how Sal's not really interacting with people that well, not adjusting. So I guess since I read this in the first episode, yeah, problem with my pants. Yo, what's up, nurse? Oh, can you promise me to be more serious from now on? Well, no choice but yes. Yeah, I promise, definitely. He studies me and so shrugs and smiles away. Okay, wait. Oh, after all, if I'm going to start, okay. I can't use them anymore. After all, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. I'll start from the basics. Basics which include keeping the rest of my body in shape. Along with that, a little I can do to strengthen my heart. Maybe then I can go back to something approaching a normal life, or at least something where I'm less likely to fall over dead at any minute. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one present at the track. I hear Emmy in the track. Not just that, but it's a face that I've seen before. The prosthetic-legged girl who bowled me over. Wait. Hands spread, right? I find myself concentrating more on running properly. Hands spread, right? And something about hitting the balls of your feet rather than the heels. I try to match my stride to Emmy's, but it's pretty difficult. Apparently, I'm not very good at it. Maybe Emmy could help me with that sometime. I'm really not feeling up to more than a couple of laps today, and slow to walk pretty quickly. Emmy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily, in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor.
Finished already?
Wait. Yeah, there we go, Scooter. I'm not sure whether this morning experiment was a success or a failure, but I'll admit that I do feel slightly good about getting out there this morning. And like Emmy said, I just need to keep at it in order to get better, right? Practice makes perfect, or something like that. It's nice to at least feel like I've taken some balance of control over my own health. I'll have to try and keep this up. I head back to the dorms to wash and change into my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a real long hot shower. Okay. I don't understand why Suzune is suddenly getting mad at me. Hey, cut me and Lily some slack. Hey, I'm the new guy, remember? It's not like I could have done much, even if I wanted. Oh shit, I have to do Lily's voice. I think I did like a southern thing, right? But, yeah, southern.
It's right. That's right. You shouldn't expect a transfer student to jump right into it on his first week.
Lily, taking my side, feels oddly comforting, so I decided to back her up too. Yeah, teamwork! Yeah, you're being unreasonable with us both. Ellipses.
Excuses, Miss Class Rep. Yeah, Miss Class Rep has had plenty of time to deal with her report. And we repeatedly offered you a position to help with the student council work, but you refused to commit yourself to making the festival a success.
Yeah, but I said back then I'm not sure if I don't have time for this right now. No matter what I do, it will mean being drawn into a confrontation with Suzune. And that is what she wants. Whatever, forget it. Bam! Diffuse the whole situation. I turn my back to them. I get back to my seat and shut my ears from the finale of the argument between Lily and Suzune. Eventually, Lily leaves our classroom and Suzune and Misha seat themselves without taking me. I can feel Suzune's eyes burning into my back. She's probably angry at me, but I'm just as angry with her. I don't get why she had to drag me into the argument. Hanako doesn't come to the morning class at all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the room. I have to tell her that Lily was looking for her if I see her later. Wait, let's come out. No, After the events this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turned the pages of my textbook lazily. I have a bit of a catching up to do, despite trying to keep up with my studies at the hospital, but I'm not feeling that enthusiastic about it. The clock at the front of the room sounds barely loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, instead opting to cover the board in rows and rows of equations taken directly from the book. The rhythmic clashings of chalk on blackboard, seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I start to copy down the equations just to pass the time, even though they are right there in the textbook. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry because I have nothing to do, so I stay for a while, reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with the crowd in hallways. I know Suzune and Misha have always stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Suzune is signing so fast that her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. Maybe there's a pent-up anger in there. Misha is trying to desperately keep up, but it's clear that she can barely manage even understand her. I put my head down. Whatever they're discussing, it looks like serious business. Suzune signs to the point where her wrists crackle, and Misha struggles to spit it out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters, like me. And then, on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girl says. Sounds like a rough job. Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, their business is soon finished, and the girls sit down on their seats again.
Wow, I'm so tired.
She hanging her head limply on the desk, looking exhausted. Can I skip you? No. I'll use the opportunity to reconcile with Suzune a bit, without getting roped into the student council thing again. Though I suspect that the door is now closed for me. The festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after class, they're always talking about their plans for it. This also seems familiar. Can I skip now? This is the new stuff. Okay. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Suzune coughs at me first, as if I'm trying to decide whether to ignore or sneer at me. But in the end, she starts signing without doing either. Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. Ellipses. She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her signing into speech for me. She does it so well, it's almost like Suzune is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly through Misha. She must have practiced it vigorously.
Well, of course, we're student council, you know, so we're pretty busy.
Ellipses.
It's an important duty of ours to ensure the success of the festival with all our strength.
Ellipses.
We would shame ourselves in front of the past student council generations if the festival were to fail.
Ellipses.
That's why there must be no flaw, nowhere. I think that was encumbrances. No, nothing that might make the festival short of perfect. Suzune's passionate speech and Misha's enacting are really oddly fitting of them.
Oh, hello? Oh, hello.
Hey, Hanako, what's up? I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door.
Hey, playing delinquent again?
Hanako blushes hard at Misha's straightforward jab, even if it was only in jest. Ellipses. Suzune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe she is showing her dislike of Hanako by associating her dislike with Lily. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. What is it, Hanako?
Has Lily been here?
Sorry, haven't seen Satao. She, came by in the morning, though.
Hanako keeps looking uneasy at Suzune, who stares back at her with her usual studying gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course, Suzune isn't going to look away, and she isn't intimidating enough as it is. So I can only imagine how terrified Hanako must be. It is a little uncomfortable watching Hanako's reaction to Suzune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of two opposite extremes meet. Wait. It seems.
Do you know where she is?
If she has any sense in her head, she's in her classroom working on their festival project. But who knows where that woman is loitering at.
Hey, Hanako nods quickly and retreats with haste. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we were really working hard on the festival happening. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, you have to talk to Hanako. And driving other people insane along the way. Well, good luck with that. I stand up and leave, making my exit before either of them manages to berate me any more of slacking off. The halls are somewhat quiet, and expected everyone must be in club meetings or at festival preparation, or both. Suzune's words are being being a slacker echo in my head. I feel a bit guilty about not contributing, but it seems to lack the resolve to do something doing something concrete. Why did I get concentrate? Concrete about the matter. For the festival, it's too late already, unless I'm counting